Hey gang, how are we? It's been a hot minute. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you've all had a fantastic festive season with your families and wherever you might be around this great country. Sorry, it's been a bit of a hot minute since I put a video out. I got offered a job back on the farm and I thought, you know what, I love it out there, so I'm going to go and do it. So we did harvest. That was about 8 or 9 weeks, and unfortunately I ran out of videos while we were on the header. So that's life, unfortunately. Apologies to all the regular viewers out there. It's been, like I say, quite a few weeks, probably about 6 or 8 weeks since I put a video out. Either way, we're going to get back into the swing of this again. It's a new year, so straight back into it. Alright guys, this video we're going to be, we're heading from the Atherton Tablelands and we're heading all the way across the Savannah to Normanton and Karumba. So we've got some great stops along the way. We're travelling with some friends for the start of it. Unfortunately, Cindy's health did get the better of us along the way, so we did have to boot it and step it up a little bit. But either way, we still had a great time, still saw plenty. Come along and join us for the trip. Have a great time watching the video. Have a great time this year and enjoy your travels, everyone. See ya. Hey guys, morning.
Good morning.
All right, hey, we're back on the road again. Another moving day, bit of Sharpie low on the map. We have left Bonadeo. That was quite a nice stay there.
It was a nice little stay. And the Atherton area and the Tablelands were beautiful.
Yeah, really, really nice. So we had a great time there. Saw some platypus and a few other bits and pieces, which made it just a little bit more special. Even won our bowls.
Yeah.
But no, look, we're moving down the road today. How far we're going, not 100% sure, but we're starting to, we've actually turned the corner now. We're heading home. We're officially heading home now.
That's
so
not to say we're going home.
No,
but we're heading in that direction
now. So kind of a bittersweet. But hey, look, that's life. That's life on the road, isn't it?
Yep, sure is.
So look, we'll like I said, don't know how far we're going to go today. We'll just play it all by ear. The weather's really crap, so we might just keep driving because yeah, just try and beat some of this cold, shitty weather. But either way, we'll let you know when we get there, and yeah, come along for the journey. See you guys.
Bye. It's a misty day today. It's probably a good day for travelling because, well, you're only going to be sitting around. But the scenery and the hills and the landscape is just
breathtaking.
Oh.
Back up in the clouds now, so it really is shitty weather. Caravan in front of us is no more than 50 metres and we're doing about 60 k's an hour. This is some piece of shit. Unbelievable. Heavy fog in the Athertons, guys.
These are days when you drive to the conditions and your ability, so conditions like this, drive safe, stay safe.
There is no rush. After what felt like an age, we finally made our way down the 60 k's from Bonadeo through to Ravenston. Had to make a quick stop at the hotel. One of our touring party needed some more drinks, so stopped in there really quickly, had a quick look around town, and hit the road again. The weather wasn't really that conducive to stopping, so we thought let's just make some distance and get ourselves onto this Savannah. Righto gang, we have arrived at Innot Springs, and this is a popular little place. A lot of caravans parked out the front just to come for a bit of a sticky beak. There's a whole heap of them out the back. And right now, there's no fuel available, so even if it was cheap, which it's not, there's none. But yeah, here's out the back. These people are obviously paid to stay. But yeah, we'll just come in for a little bit, have a quick stop, and we'll keep rolling. Righto, so here's the springs or the pools at the caravan park, but it's pay to play and $10 for a swim, and I'll be honest, I'm really not that keen, nor Cindy. So, but behind the caravan park is a lovely lake. I wouldn't say lovely, but there's a lake. Interested to know what temperature that is. Right, so where I showed you where we parked is just up the top there. When you're coming from the east, you go across this bridge, and these are hot springs down here. So, don't know if you can see it on the video, but there is steam coming off that water, so she's obviously hot. It's only about 17 degrees out here at the moment. It's not a bad little creek here. There's a hell of a sulphur smell. And that pile of rocks just there in the middle of the screen, there's a there seems to be a bit of a spring there as well. It's there's a tube coming out of it, pumping into the creek. So there we go. Hey guys, we have turned the corner and we are officially on the Savannah Way, and it's a very lovely road so far. So we're about 55 k's from Mount Surprise, and yeah, this is quite nice out here and it's warmed up.
It has warmed up, finally.
Beautiful. Now, keep trucking, show you where we go. Had a quick lunch break in Mount Surprise. Nice little town, lovely people at the petrol station. Made a wicked bacon and egg sandwich. And now we're just going to head up the road, probably another 30 odd k's today. And there's a rest area not too far away, so we're going to go and park up there. Here's our camp setup. Super simple, we haven't even unhooked. We've got the fire going. There's tons of firewood here, absolutely heaps. So we'll spend the evening here. It's not an exciting rest stop, but it's just a gravel pit off to the side there. Tons of room. We just happen to jag a little bit with some trees and the likes. So we're going to park up here, chill out, get the camp oven out shortly, and get cooking. point, the development road's been absolutely sensational, as you would have seen on the videos, but it's we're not that far out of Georgetown, I suppose. We're only 30 odd k's out of Georgetown, and it's switched over to the single track. From what we understand, the trucks don't like to leave it, so we have to do the majority of the diving off the shoulders, but yeah, we'll see how we go. So far so good. I'll tell you what, the development road so far the development road's been better than the bloody Bruce Highway.
You right there, mate? Taking a stroll? Take your time.
Biggest winds around here, E1. This is the chimneys just outside of...
The Cumberland chimneys?
Cumberland chimneys just outside of Georgetown.
I don't know if you can see them, but all the cows there on the dam. Where we were camped up last night, there was all these cows that they didn't come up close to us, but they certainly came into the campgrounds.
Alright gang, we've done a couple 100 k's today, and we've pulled into Croydon, and we're just pulling into the information centre. We're going to check out what's going on here, what there is to see in the town. Apparently you got to pay your caravan fees here, or something along those lines, so we'll see how that pans out. But they've got a little bit of a we call it a museum, or a little display of items out here. Yeah, we'll see what this town's got, eh? Wandering down the main street of Croydon here at the moment, and there's a historical precinct that they've got down here, all the old buildings and the like, all in period. And yeah, because there's a very strong gold history in this town, gold and cattle, and yeah, the Chinese had a huge influence here as well. So yeah, they really are working well to keep the history alive, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Great little setup at the visitor centre. They've got this great little video that tells you about the history of how it started as a cattle station and then worked its way through the gold rush and is where it is today.
Yeah, very nice. They've done a great job here.
So part of this setup and display around the village is the courtroom. As you can see, unfortunately it's out of order, but I'm assuming you would whack that button and it goes through all the process of the court. So we've got obviously the police on guard, the witness box, the magistrate, the jury, and then if you turn around you've got those being charged.
The accused. Pretty neat. They've done such a good job at pulling all this history back together and maintaining it for all of us to come and have a look at. It's absolutely brilliant. And I mean, Croydon, who would have thought?
Yeah,
in the
that's
middle,
right.
in the middle of nowhere.
They've got a train that runs through here. I think it's the Golflander. that runs through town. They have a Wednesday night, they have a dinner on it. You can go for a couple of hours out on the train and see some things and have a meal. But yeah, just this alone is unbelievable and very well displayed.
How's this for an old hospital, guys? Don't think I'd really want to have been sick in those days. It was kind of a one-way trip. Beautiful little oasis, eh? Magnificent.
The last thing you would expect coming over the hill from Croydon, in the middle of nowhere, is this.
And what was the temperature like?
Cool. It wasn't cold, it was cool. Not for me to sit in, that's for sure.
Only hot springs for Cindy nowadays. We're just coming back down the hill from the dam, and you get to Diem's Lookout. Lovely lookout over the town, and the surrounding area really does give a great indication of how flat this country is and currently how dry. Not too many trees poking their heads up, so it's a very interesting country, very Pilbara-esque, or Kimberleys. But yeah, still, this town is really a remarkable little town. For such a small place, they have done a great job in attracting people and making it interesting to come here. Well, we made it to Leichhardt Lagoon. Cindy's on gate duties. There she goes. Oh, what a buffhead. I can't even begin to tell you how tempting it was to drive forward.
I was waiting for you to do that.
I didn't. I'm a good boy. All right, Leichhardt Lagoon, let's go and check you out.
Report to the caretaker.
Alrighty, gang. Check this out. I told you we come to Leichhardt Lagoon, but yeah, we've lucked out. We got probably the best site. From what the camp host is saying, this is the best site on the camp, so we're very lucky. That's it. Isn't that pretty? No, only joking. Check this out. Right on the lagoon, broadside to the lagoon. How nice is that? And right next to the happy hour site, so we don't even have to go far for that. Check this out. Right, we can sit in our own little veranda here and have the best view. Look at that. Now, I crashed my drone yesterday. It just fell out of the sky and did a little bit of damage to itself, which I fixed, but I'm going to try and get the drone up and hopefully get it back, more importantly, and see if we can get some shots of that. frothing on this. This is so cool. Righto, so we're at Leichhardt Lagoons, guys. We've got a fish cleaning station you just saw. You've got dunnies and showers. They got some off-lagoon camping, which is $10 per person per night. And then the lagoon camping, which is where we are just there. Just enjoy that view, soak that up for a little bit, guys. And that is $15 per person per night. So $10 a couple extra. I think it's worth every cent. And there, lots of camping area out the back out here. So I'm just going to go for a walk and see what's out this way. I know the river's around here somewhere as well, so we'll go for a wander, see what we can find. About 5:15 in the afternoon and it's just starting to cool down, breeze is picking up, all the birds are just starting to liven up again. This is really beautiful. What a view to wake up to, eh? How's that beautiful Leichhardt Lagoon in the background there? Here's where we're camped up. And a beautiful sunrise to boot. Doesn't get much better than this. Absolutely loving this place. Anyway, there it is, guys. Sun's up. It's going to be a cracking day. I think we're going to head out to Karumba today and go and see what's going on down there. So we'll take you for that ride. But I'm just going to keep showing you this view because I'm just so stoked with this place. What a sight.
Morning everyone, no guessing where we are. So today we're in Normanton right now, but we're heading out to Karumba to go to golf. But everywhere you travel around Australia they've got this giant something, pineapple, mango, whatever. Right behind me is the crocodile. Now this isn't a giant replica, this is actually the true dimensions of Chris the Croc. He was shot just outside of Karumba in 1957. I wouldn't like to be caught by him at all. He is absolutely huge. fit down there as whole. He wouldn't need to bite me at all. Can you imagine coming across that? I don't even think I could get out of the water or near the water fast enough. He is one frightening beast. Good on you, mate.
Hey guys, we're just going over the river just out of Normanton here, which is pretty cool. Iconic moment for us. We have been on the road for over 6 months now,
Yep.
just a touch over 6 months. And we are just, like I say, out of Normanton, and we've just clicked over 20,000 Ks on the road. So, pretty cool, hey?
Yeah, why not?
That's a lot of driving.
It is. Let's see if we can do another 20,000 in the next 6 months.
Alright guys, there you go. Quick little update. Alright, we've just come down to the Corduroy River. We caught up with a local and he said, oh, if you zip down the Corduroy, you'll see some, bound to see some freshies. Yep, none. So we've driven a good couple of Ks down it until we started getting a little bit soft underfoot, a bit salty, and we went, oh, that'll do us. So, yeah, we're just tickling back now, but anyway, you got to try.
Still a beautiful outlook.
Oh, it's, yeah, lovely river. On our way to Karumba at the moment, between Normanton and Karumba, and there is bugger all vegetation out here. It is very flat, very dry. The cattle are looking a little pinched. They're okay, but I reckon with a drop of rain, these will be some very productive plains. Yeah, it's very interesting, all the different countryside that you go through, and these plains really do remind me of Broome and that whole area. So yeah, anyway, bit of interesting stuff. Alrighty gang, we have made it to Karumba and we have come straight out, just by chance more than anything. We just followed a road, but we come out to the Barra Centre. So let's go and check this joint out and yeah, see what this is about. I've got no idea what to expect, so let's go. The Barra Centre was absolutely amazing. Really massive building, great architecture. There was a visitors information centre in there, a huge interactive museum and walkthrough sort of area, a cafe, but they also did feedings. Now the feedings were really amazing. These pontoons that you can see out front of you here, the punters would go out there and stand out there if you paid your money and the likes. But the barra would come up and they'd throw some feed out. But the real show was these kites. I'm pretty sure they're kites, and they're obviously just trained to come in whenever the feeding's going on, and they just cut their laps and swoop down and pick up some of the feed, and they can eat it while they're flying. So they just kept going around in circles. It was amazing to watch. And every now and again you'd see some mullet, which you can see there in the foreground, and then a boof from a barra coming and breaking the surface, which you'll see in a second. But really, the biggest highlight here was the birds in my mind. But the Barra Centre, certainly worth going and checking out. As for the rest of Karumba, I'll be honest, didn't really blow our skirts up that high. You know, there's some beautiful scenery here. You know, you can see we're getting near the Gulf and the pub near the Gulf. But otherwise, it was just a great stop. We're kind of glad we didn't take the van out there. I think you need to be a fisherman and really in and set up for a big fishing adventure to make this place worth the effort to go to. Still very, very glad we went there. And yeah,
Go there yourselves, check it out and see what you think.
That's where we are, guys. Right at the very bottom of that gulf. There you go. Oh, you come to Karumba, go to the bakery. That's a pepper pie.
And that's a plain sausage roll. Pretty good too.
A damn good view. Yeah, this will do. Oh, how's this, guys? Just chilling out under our veranda here. And how's that sunset? That is just sensational. I'll take you for a bit of a walk and have a look at it. Wow. That's just beautiful. That lake here, or the lagoon, is just something else this time of day. Well, I hope you guys have as good an afternoon as we're having, and we'll see you again a little later on.
And like that, guys, another fantastic day on the road draws to a close. What a magnificent sunset over that Leichhardt Lagoon. Unfortunately, this is also not just the end of a day, but the end of the episode. Thank you so much for sticking through to the end. We really do appreciate the support. We're sorry for the big gap in proceedings for the last few weeks. But guys, we're going to get a few more videos out there in the near future. Hope you have a great year ahead of you, and we will see you very soon. Thanks again. Bye.